You're listening to Small Business in Small Bites, a podcast designed to help you better understand your customers, your business, and even yourself one easily digestible idea at a time. Now here's John Preston.
Today I want to do the first in a series of podcasts directly relating to how your business can handle and survive the coronavirus situation, and how you can put yourself in the best position to actually gain market share when this is over. An interesting note is throughout world history, every time there is a crisis, there is a significant redistribution of market share across almost every industry. Some companies go up, some companies go down, some companies go away. And we're going to see that with the coronavirus as well. We're already seeing that. So the question is, where in this scale do you want your business to fall? I'm sure that most of you are pretty firm in the camp you want your business to be on the uptick. If you go back through history and pick any industry, before a crisis, if you were to have ranked the businesses according to market share in that industry, and then turned around afterwards and ranked them again, you would have seen a significant change. And we're going to see that here. So I want to talk about the things you can be doing right now, which will put your business in the best position to be successful when this is over. Number one, you got to keep moving. I know a lot of you are feeling that temptation just to shut down for a while, to not do anything during this. And that's going to really create some bad momentum when this thing starts to clear up. So you got to keep moving. Get up every day. Get up at the same time you did before. Take your shower, get dressed, and do something to build your business forward right now so you've got that momentum. Those people who completely shut down will be starting from scratch when this is over. And you want to go already and have some momentum going. So first of all, keep moving forward. Number two, take some time to look at your customers and look at your profit. As I've mentioned in previous podcasts, for most businesses, 80% of their profit comes from 20% of their customers. And there's no reason to think that your business isn't in that same category. Start identifying where your profit is coming from and really identify those customers which are producing profit. Because, the flip side of that equation is that means 80% of your customers are only producing 20% of your profit. That means they are eating up hours and hours of your productivity time. They're generating staffing needs. They're doing all sorts of things to consume your resources without actually earning you profit. So this is a good time to do that analysis and figure out the customers you make money from. And then you can start to develop your strategy, both from a marketing and a business perspective, to target just those profitable customers. Because if you can just get a few more of the profitable customers, even if it is at the expense of the other 80% that aren't making you any money, your business can run much more effective and be much more profitable with fewer headaches. Next thing you want to do is really start taking into consideration how your business is going to change because of the coronavirus. The world is not going to be the same when this is over, and every business is going to undergo some changes. There's going to be a lot more remote connections. There's going to be fewer gatherings in public. There's going to be a lot of things. Good chance we've all shaken our last hand. Know that your industry is going to change as well, and start thinking about what kind of changes there could be. And that leads me into my next point. Start looking at new products and services that you could offer in that changed world that your competitors may not realize or may offer too late, because this is a chance. Now, if your industry isn't going to change that much or you don't think it's going to, it's still a chance to look at those new products and services that maybe are targeting those profitable customers we identified and able to generate more profits down the road for your business. And most of the times we often think about new products and new services, but we don't have the time to research them and develop them and get good at them. So we just don't ever do it because we're too busy doing business And right now we've got the time, so take advantage of that. Also, take advantage of the time to develop yourself personally. I am sure if you've been running your own business for very long, you know there are things you're good at and things you're not good at. And some things you can't do at all. Well, this is an opportunity for you to take time. There are a lot of resources out there to help you get better at your skills and get better at something that could help you be a better business person. I would encourage you to read a lot. There's a lot of good books out there on leadership, which will help you be a better leader. There's a lot of good books out there on personal growth and understanding your own motivations and time management and everything else. A few that I would suggest right off the top: Organize Tomorrow Today by Jason Selk. It's a good book for prioritizing what's important and what's not. Grit is another good book that looks into the motivations that go into what we do and really what drives people to be successful. The same goes for Mindset by Carol Dweck. I would recommend that as well. And anything by John Maxwell is going to help with your leadership skills. That's just a few, but just take advantage of this time to develop a better understanding. And then after you've decided what services you're going to offer and what skills you have that are going to make you better equipped to handle this new normal, then start communicating that with your customers and potential customers. You know, one of the things I've really been seeing a lot of lately are the businesses that just get it are already doing and communicating their message to the customers about what they're doing that's different than their competitors in this coronavirus situation. There's a car dealer I've noticed here in town that in the last few days has been saturating the airwaves, talking about how you no longer have to go to their lot to buy a car, that they'll send somebody out to your home to appraise your current vehicle, and they'll deliver your vehicle completely sanitized after you do all your paperwork online. That's a service they're offering in response to this changing world. And as a result, every day they're gaining a stronger market share. Because when you market and communicate your message right now, you have such a larger share of the voice because your competitors aren't. And a larger share of the voice means a larger share of the market. And that larger share of the market is really going to take place once this is over. So those are some things you can be doing right now, which will put your business in a position to gain market share coming out of this crisis rather than lose it. Because history has shown us that every crisis redistributes the market share for nearly every industry. Now is your chance to take advantage of your competitors in action. While they're waiting to see what's going to happen with this situation, you can take action and take control of the market and take control of your future to ensure that your business is the one on top when the smoke clears. I'm going to go into each of these points in much greater detail in future podcasts. I hope you're able to take this and really project your business into the future and propel it forward so you're the business in your industry that comes out of this at the top instead of at the bottom or not at all.